Yo, I am fucking back after a few days, week. I have no idea when the fuck I lost shamed. I genuinely have no clue. But new season of Destiny, I've been playing a bit with my friends in that last few days of it. Did a lot of the new dungeon yesterday, and then I say a lot, I mean we did a lot. I I wonder if the raid report's updated yet, actually, or dungeon report. I'm gonna like quickly search that up and check. Cause I'm genuinely curious, how much did we do this fucking dungeon? Or at least we did the final encounter a shit ton. I got some really nice fucking gear from it there, so that was always good. Oh my god. Fucking, I still have not gotten Vex Mythic Lost yet, and I'm on my, we did 3 runs yesterday of it, or at least like run on each character for like the boss fight. And I am on 26 clears of Voltic Lost with no Mythic Lost. We haven't really done DSC nearly as much recently compared to VOG, so like, my DSC is only 18, but I still haven't gotten fucking Eyes yet. I think on my like 9th clear, I think it was, of Vow Disciple, I got the exotic from that. And I think it was the most underwhelming thing I've ever like felt. I think I felt like genuinely just disappointed from getting that exotic. I was actually sad by it because it was like, oh, I've done so many runs of Voltic Lost and Deepstone Crypt and not gotten the exotic at all, doing on like multiple characters a week and shit like that. And then I get Vow Disciple. I get on like the 9th clip we do, which we've been doing weekly just for the weapons. That was like across like 9 weeks end as well, because we did it just on one character only, because we haven't really been doing multiple characters on that one for some reason. I think it's more because most of us just at the time didn't just have characters, other characters leveled up because there was new DLC and stuff. I mean, just couldn't really be bothered doing it. But still, the fact that I get that, but Volt and fucking Deep Sword, and I get nothing, and it's just like, just the saddest fucking thing. Like, actually depressing. Alright, Duality. We have 18 clears of Duality. 18 clears. It literally came out yesterday. We farmed that boss fight so much. And the thing is, I at least have, like, probably... How many... We actually did do a few genuine clears, like, throughout that day as well. I think... I want to say at least 3 or 4 of the ones we did were full clears. There's definitely more than 2. I reckon it was at least like 3. That were full, maybe 4. But yeah, we did that boss fight a lot. In perspective, I have 27 clears on Grass, and some of them we did do farming for as well. Grass there, I have a lot more actual just clears in general. But Grass has also been out for a lot longer than fucking Duality has. Like, actually, a bit of heresy, I only have 26 clears on, apparently. Compared to that, I have Prophecy 24. That is really weird to think. Because Prophecy clears, like, that's since it came out, back in Arrivals. That's over a year ago. Like, over a year ago? Doing Prophecy for a bit? 24 clears, and when it comes to farming for that one, we've done like the first few encounters. That's why if I was to look at it, I have a lot of dots. I should probably switch my stream over to hang on. I'll switch over to my dungeon report, but like Prophecy here, because a lot of the stuff we farmed were like the fucking, me and my friend did a lot of the like second encounter farming, or the Texahedron, I think the encounter is, whatever it is. We did a lot of farming there for weapons from it, for the AR and this. The AR mainly for that one, actually. Because the other one's a sidearm, and we really did not care about the sidearm, the Swift Verdict. And then we did some farming for the first encounter for the hand cannon as well. But, like, the fact is, 24, I've already outright cleared that with, like, these 2. But, like, I'm already close as hell to that. These because I think me and one of my friends were doing the first encounter, or some stuff like that. But yeah, we did so much this yesterday overall, which I think is fucking insane. And like, look at the total time we've put in there as well. Only 8 hours. Like, I have a day in this for 24 clears essentially, and then like 8 hours for 18 there. I've done like barely any of fucking Shattered. Like, the other day was like the first day at a time I've done Shattered in so long. I actually really want to try and do a flawless, not flawless, it's just a solar on Shattered, because I feel like I very well could. I think I do want to try and go for a fucking solar on this as well, Duality, because I want to try and get that title. I think the title is really cool that they're doing like dungeon specific titles. I think I really love that idea. I think Pit I could probably solo as well. Solo Titan is so like insane for survivability for the most part. Like some of the like my very first run we did, I just like, so I got one friend who was on Hunter, one friend on Warlock, and I just walked in there and fucking just lived. I just like they're dying a bunch and like complaining about like the scions and like all the damage they're taking in general and shit. I just walk in and just fucking survive. What was it? No, they both died at the same time at one point, like on the like next to each other pretty much, and they were just like, "Oh, go run, hide, go run, and like survive." And it's like, fuck off! I'm just going to walk in here and just live because that's all I need to do. I could just like walk in and not take any damage because they for some reason decided to buff resilience so ridiculously. Like they nerf protective light because 40% is too strong that you can just get pretty passively because it's just a charged light thing. You get charged with light, you have stacks sitting there. You get damaged, you hit that like you hit your health because your shield's gone, and then you get 40%. It's like, yeah, fair enough. That was pretty tanky survivability, but it was also really cheap compared to say like World Tenacity, which World Tenacity, yeah, is like all your health, like your shield in general, but you only have a limited time to proc it and like use it still. So it's like fair enough, nerf protective light, but don't nerf World Tenacity. Fair enough. But then they just make resilience. All you have to do is just slightly spec in the resilience. I guess it can require more mods and more armor, like, dedicated to it than like, protective light. But it's just the fact that 40% off the bat, what the fuck? Because my main build I've been running for the last, like, little bit is my Alpha Loopy build, because it was just a really nice survivability build. And I was running that just with Bastion. Because I get Bastion, I put it down, I get health. But now I fucking have restoration from my nade. I have health from my hammer. I have health from my shield because of Loopy. Plus I get extra orbs for just costing my super, which is just an ad clear super, so that extra orb material is just really nice, or however many it gives me. I don't actually know how Loopy works for that. I'm just used to using it with Bubble because it just spawns the extra orb in. But still, I'm such as like just a support class now, and I love it. I'm a Titan, but I'm more of a fucking healer than I am a fucking like DPS now, which I find funny as fuck. But like, I don't know, I like it. It's fun for what it is. But yeah, I don't know why 40%, because especially with the adding like they essentially added Thermoclastic back in, just Void instead of Void instead of Arc, and most of if not all of the enemies there are Arc and Void damage. All the Scion snipers are solar damage. Sorry, I meant solar, not arc before. All of the fucking Scions are like, the snipers are arc, solar damage. Their melee and grenade attack is Void. The Legionnaires all use the, like, most of them use the solar attack, or the Void attack. Like, the Centurions have, like, the Void one, not Centurions. No, sorry, I think it's Centurions. Colossus, I thought I was mistaken. Colossus is, like, the only one that really damaged me. No, sorry, Colossuses and War Beasts in the, like, Otherworld section. Those are the main things that would get me killed, because the War Beasts, like, will attack you with, like, a slight delay between their attack, so they just, like, melt through your health, and the Colossuses do arc damage, so I don't get, like, I only get the 40% damage reduction instead of the 68% I think it is, if I get hit with Solar or Void damage, which is fucking insane, because I just went double them, 40% resilience, and I'm just, like, the only thing that was going through my head with that first run was Sundowner in Metal Gear Rising, when he's just screaming, "I'm fucking invincible." That's all I could think of in my head. Like, that's just the only line that I was just, like, thinking of, and I fucking was so happy that was the case. Because it's just such a weird, like, power trip for what it is. It's like actually a fucking beautiful experience. I also should. I think today I want to do some of the nightmare containment. I think I should really get some more because I want to try to get some higher rank on my what's it called, the Grandmaster like ranks there. I mean, without further ado, I should probably like actually play the fucking game instead of just sitting here talking about like dumb power trips with my fucking characters. I don't know why. Oh, no, we didn't do well yesterday. We only did 2, not 3 fucking runs of this because one of my friends just dipped out of nowhere. I should try and do that at some point today then. But yeah, fucking. I'm just still have one more chance this week. I still have a chance this week that I could get it. I highly doubt I'm gonna get it. But maybe. Maybe. Also, fuck, I missed this raid. Scourge of the Past is like the best fucking raid in this game. Like, actually, just straight up, fucking most, like, just cool fucking raid. Oh, I miss it so much. The only reason I have so many on this one as well is because we were doing it for Anarchy and one of our friends. This was our previously, like, worst luck in our group, essentially, for, like, an exotic. With 18 clears. And it was my friend with Anarchy, and he got his Anarchy on the 18th clear. Me. Already. 26 clears, plus 18. For a while, these were, like, neck and neck, like... Probably about when they were about 15-15, they would have been, like, neck and neck. So, like, between the two, 30 runs, and not a single exotic. Now it's 26 and 18, so it's like, what the fuck is my luck? My luck's actually fucking horrible. It's funny, actually, because if I go to the dungeon report, there's 18 clears. At least 17 of them. I think we did one more afterwards, just in general. But the 17th clear, I'm pretty sure, or just the 18th one, that was, we did so many because my friend, she wanted to get the SMG from it, just a roll in the SMG. And we did it that many times for it, which I find kind of funny. At least that is a counter, is just like a lot, you just farm that one for the weapon there. Because again, we did this all in like the one night. Again, this one, yeah, it's the boss fight. We had to do that across 3 characters, so at least like 3 times a week for a while. Give or take a couple of like occasions, such as the one we did yesterday, where we only got 2 out of the 3 done, not all 4. Not all 4? What the hell? All 3 characters. I don't know why I thought all 4. I think Stasis popped into my head, and I'm like, oh yeah, subclasses, not classes. Like an actual brainlet. But yeah, point is, in some cases, like, not all characters, but for the most part, 3 characters a fucking week. Like, bruh. Look at this shit. Same with this. Same with this. It's, like, actually fucking annoying, like, completely. It's like, I just want Mythic Lost. I just want Eyes. Eyes, I just wanted for my collection purposes, mainly. Back when we started really farming Vogue, it would have been, like, Season of Lust, when it was that really fucked, mod for fusion rifles. So I wanted to farm that, because I wanted to use Mythic Lost with the debuff mod, because it was essentially an auto rifle with the debuff, and I thought that was funny and kind of cool. And then we don't get it. And at that point, I want it again for collection purposes mainly. And I also just want it because of how many attempts we've done, and I still didn't get it. That's essentially the same with Eyes as well. It's just because we did it so much, and I just did not get it. So I still want to get it. I still really want to get Mythic Lost. I really want Mythic Lost because Mythic Lost is just actually a decent and alright weapon, at least in PvP for shit. And even PvE, it's tenable. Right now, it's really fucked, I'm pretty sure, with, like, Warlock, but not even because of that, just in general, I want the weapon. Still not fucking gotten it yet, and it's the most, like, depressing thing. Like, actually the most depressing thing. It's like, bruh, just, oh, I just want the drop at this point. But don't worry, for Volta Gloss, I'm at least halfway there to fucking getting a guaranteed drop chance, because I think it's 50. I think 50 runs, and it's your, like, guaranteed drop or something. But it's still, like, just, bruh, I just want this fucking weapon. And this is how long it's, like, taking me. It's, like, actually fucking ridiculous. Like genuinely depressing. It's like I just want it. I just want it. Oh, it's so sad there. It is so sad. Again, I got collective obligation. I can probably pull my dim up and just like, where is it? I got this thing. This thing was so dead inside to get. Because here's the thing. I didn't even get the satisfaction of like picking it up for the first time straight away and getting the chest or like seeing the like picking it up like that. Because it dropped as an engram on the floor because my inventory was full. So I just like watched it like, I just saw on my like screen. All I just see is the logo appear in the corner with this red X on it. And I just stare at it and I just go, are you fucking joking? That was the entire experience of getting it, and it was the saddest fucking thing. Like, brr. Oh my god, I was so fucking sad about that. Like, actually, genuinely, like, brain hurt by it. It's such a sad fucking experience, like, full on there. It's like, oh yeah, this weapon. It's like, no, you get this fucking thing. It's like, oh, cool, I guess. Because the thing is, I don't like this weapon to begin with. I think it's like, a whole gimmick is alright. That's all I think of it. I don't like it, really. I'm pretty sure it's an aggressive frame as well, essentially. Like the full burst one. Hey, what's my Insidious? I think I can test it with that. I thought I had an Insidious pulled out on a character. Oh, dear, right there. No, it's 450. I think it's... No, what's 390 then? Is 390 just an adaptive frame then? Like, roll? I don't know if I have an adaptive frame. I'm pretty sure it counts as a perk name for some reason on Dim. Do I have a pulse rifle that's an adaptive frame? Surely I have one. Look at that. Yeah, 390. It's just an adaptive frame fucking pulse rifle. That is like the biggest sad thing as well. It's just like, here's an adaptive frame pulse rifle that you barely care about. Looks, in my opinion, like shit. Because you got like the raid weapons, which have... I'm a bit mixed with how I feel about them, but I think they're kind of cool for what they are. I like them for the most part. Enough. They're fitting because they actually fit in with the theme of like the raid and shit. But then you get this exotic, and it's like... Why is this the fucking exotic? It doesn't, like, match the fucking things. It looks more like a fallen weapon, in my opinion, than it does a fucking, like, this, like, you know, darkness weapon. Like the rest of them from the, like, raid. They could have made it, like, a fallen themed weapon, and I would have been understanding, because it's like, okay, this is in Savathun's Stoneworld. There was a point where the Disciple and Savathun worked together. Maybe it's, like, a gift from Savathun or something, or it's, like, some sort of, like, keepsake or something from that time. Like, just something like that. And I'd be like, okay, fine, fair enough. Why this? It's so just, like... it looks like a weird ship than a gun as well. Like, it looks like a gun, but it looks like just, like... I could see it just being a weird fallen ship, like a modified Ketch or some shit like that. Which is why it's even more just, like... What the fuck am I holding? It's like... Oh. It was just such a disappointing experience. Also sad because the API hasn't updated at the moment, which I get because I didn't want things to get leaked early, I'm guessing, like perks and shit. But it's really annoying with Dim because I want to, like, clear some of my stuff from my inventory when it comes to, like, this stuff. But I don't know what is what, and I can't even, like, see the perks on it in general. So I'm just stuck with, like, all this stuff here. I need to, like, go to my actual vault and actually clear things there, like, properly. That's, like, my best bet, I feel, for actually doing that. Do I still have max on the currency stuff there? I do, okay. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna farm some of these up. I think I'm gonna quickly go to the helm or the tower or just somewhere and do what I just said I'm going to do. And like, actually deposit some of these into my fucking inventory. Because yeah, there's no point in me holding onto them. It's such a like, I don't need to hold onto them. I want to keep them for now, but I don't need them on me, like right now. I need to get my purse mouse the actual one here. I'm like really superly paranoid for my personal stuff because I've got like so much. I got like these in here, and it's like I don't want to. I don't want to lose them because I worked hard for them enough at least. And then mainly because like one of my friends had it, so they lost theirs because they fucking accidentally like didn't keep an eye on them. So it's like, yeah, I don't want to accidentally do that because that'd be stupid of me and not good at all. I actually bet that already. I do not need that. I need to make sure I keep my pinnacles on me as well. I don't know if these are gonna be craftable or not, and no clue if it's just like maybe not showing the API or if it's just uncraftable. For now, I'm gonna keep the red ones at the very least. I am curious about some of these weapons there. I mean, that's SMG, which I just have equipped for now. I don't actually want the SMG equipped right now. Because I'd much rather use this SMG. Oh, I hate that bug. That is the most annoying bug, and I'm glad I noticed that last second. It actually scared the shit out of me once, because I had that bug happen, and I didn't realize that it happened, and I thought I somehow, like... I thought I lost some of my fucking guns. Like, a really like, a decent weapon as well. And it was, like, would have really annoyed me if I had a... It wasn't, luckily, but it was such a, like... Oh my god fucking moment, still. Is there anything I want to grab here? Oh yeah, this is just so cursed. Especially because on day one, this was such a broken thing. I'm just gonna grab these. Even if I do them or don't do them, I'll just, like, hopefully get them done. I'll probably fix them later or some shit. I think I want to mess with the fixed odds. Because killing tally on an LMG is back, and it's like, oh my fucking god. 57. Nah, I'd rather have a higher ammo count because I can get more kills. Just so I can get reloaded faster, just so I can go back to getting more kills. Plus, it allows me to have a higher ammo count. Like, it allows me for this. I think I'll sacrifice range for a bit more handling and stability there. I've been loving the feel of this gun, but I think I'm gonna use the GL for a little bit, just because I want to, like... I think for just some of these runs, I want to mess with it. Because I have a really nice roll overall. I wish I had velocity over, blast radius, but besides of that, this is a really fucking nice roll. And I just love this gun, yeah. A shit ton. 7-star SMG is like one of my favorite weapons. I want to be running Solar actually, because I just want to mess with Solar more. These arms actually took me so long to get. I think 15 runs we did of the fucking, like, clears of that dungeon were fucking... Yeah, it took me like 15 of these clears at least to fucking get these to drop, and it was the worst fucking thing. Because I just wanted them because I don't like the other two Colossus ones really, but I do like the Titan one. And I wanted to get them all because just fashion stuff later for my Titan. Oh, I see. This is here now. Sure. But no, I just wanted to get it, like, done. Sorry, there. Yeah, no, I want to do the fucking, like, those, like, arms there. But the arms just did not want to drop for the life of me. Like, at all. Okay, so this helmet's kind of interesting at the very least, but the arms I don't like so far at all. The hood's interesting, but yeah, kind of shit as well. So sorry about the sudden BRB, but let's get back to what we're doing. Um, this chess piece I think is interesting. It's sort of alright. And the legs, I'm guessing, are gonna be. Well, let's look at them before I make an opinion. I don't mind the legs. I think the legs are interesting at the very least. The arms, actually, I do still think are a tad interesting, but I think they're nowhere near as like nice as the Titan arms. Like, I think this arm here I like. I don't like the look of this arm here. I wish I could see this in a better view, but I can't. Besides that preview view there. Warlocks. What does Warlocks have? Helmet. It's pretty. I think the helmet is pretty shit. Gauntlets, I guess alright, but they're nothing really special. They're just kind of I guess. The mark, or the bond, the one's alright. I think it's kind of cool. I like the little more boxy shape to it. I think it's interesting. It's just a mark there. It's like nothing too interesting in there. Boots, I think they're pretty cool boots. Unfortunately for Warlock, you don't really see the boots a lot. I try to make it so I can with my fashion shit with Warlock. I don't like this chest piece because I just don't like how flat this whole area here is. I kind of wish this bit wasn't here or was like curved upwards. Like, I think Honest Patrol wasn't there because I think it would just be better if it was just like this little bit here and I just went up to that. I think that would look cooler. I do actually really like these boots there. These boots look really nice, and I think I'd be happy if I got them, because I think I could work him in. My only another issue is, like, when it comes to Warlock though with fashion, I usually am using boots. Like, I'm most likely going to be using my exotic as my boots. So it's, like, really annoying there. Now I think about it. This ship is cool. I like this ship. Kind of reminds me of the Phantom from Rebels, weirdly enough. But I still like it. Would I use it? Probably not. I like my current one a lot. This sword seems interesting there, and I kind of want to get it. But it looks like it's just a random drop chance there, which I find really weird but interesting. I think it's everything I need to really do there. Something else in the tower that's nagging me at all. I just wanted to ditch some of those weapons. Where actually is the Legend Lost Sector today? Wait. No? Nessus? Wait, Nessus is Legend Lost Sectors now? Okay, I was expecting the new planet for Legend Lost Sectors to have been, like, back to Europa or something. That's what I was hoping for, but this, I think, is really fucking interesting, if anything. I kind of like that the Nessus has them, but I'm worried they're gonna be kind of like the EDZ and way too, like, significantly easy to farm, or, like, use. So I'll probably piss them off. I'm guessing Cosmodrome lost its Lost Sectors there. I'm guessing that's the planet we lost for it. Either that or the Dreaming City, but I don't know. It's too early in the season for me to really know that at the moment. I'm sure it's probably someone that says it, or like some sort of like guide thing we can like use to see what the stuff is. I think Eververse store has that sort of stuff. You can like see what she's selling for Brightdust's future, like in the future, like later dates and stuff. I'm sure it's probably something like that. I have no clue if that's true or not, but you know what. I'll find out when they when it's like a few days or whatever it is. Next planet that has it. But yeah, Nessus is actually really interesting. It's chest armor, and I don't think I need any of like these Titan chest armor. I should probably check my other characters there. But no, I guess let's go and do some Nightmare Containment, I guess. I should really do some more 7 mission as well. I have to do some stuff for that. actually do fucking love they made an option so you can actually load into a, like, lobby with fucking people. Instead of just having to awkwardly load in and then, like, just chill there until you hopefully get at least one other person who's actually wanting to do it. The chill clip always is active on this weapon then. That's really interesting, but... I'm using Relic because one of the triumphs for this season is to get kills with this Relic. I just like to get him out of the way with now. I do think this event is pretty fucking awesome for what it is, as well. Like, this seasonal, like, thing is fucking cool as shit. I was expecting them to never, like, not do one of these sort of activities either for a while. And I'm so glad they did, because I do like these, like, sort of ones. I missed Rivals activity. It was just like a public event thing, but I found it just interesting enough for the most part. I think it's cool they've done that again with, like, this mission. I think it's just really cool, in general. Also, I have ambitious in this thing. I can't believe I just forgot about that. I think this thing just looks fucking awesome. Like, look how fucking cool this thing looks. I gotta really keep it. I have my inventory for blue gear because otherwise I'm gonna keep forgetting about it, and it's gonna, like, get sent to my first master and clutter shit up really annoyingly.
Another nightmare rises, but this one is stronger. Go and extinguish it.
This fucking thing is so awesome, this, like, scythe. I am really sad it isn't a glaive at all. Because, like, I was really hoping it'd be a glaive with a new frame or some shit. Because I really hope they do something interesting with glaives. And they make it so that there are different frame types. And I'm just hoping the frame types mainly affect the melee, like, animations and stuff on it. Because, sadly, I have a feeling, like, just the animations, not even, like, the damage, and not even, like, the fucking, like, that stuff, just literally the animation, just visually different, same speed, same everything, just visually it does, like, a different animation, the adaptive frames, and then, obviously, for, like, the actual frame part of it, just make it so the projectile, I don't know, stall fire rate, but, like, faster, like, more damage or something, essentially, just based on that, just the usual stuff there. But I just heard the melees get a different animation, like something unique to them, like their frames and shit. It's like my main herb. Oh shit, that's right, I forget this thing is heavy ammo at the end of each, like, wave and shit. I find out this LMG is like overflow on it, I'm gonna be really concerned, but I'm going to be so happy. I very much doubt there'll be a single reload perk on this like that LMG. I'll be concerned if this thing has a reload, like, not a reload perk, a ammo perk. Like, even if it has ambitious, I think ambitious would be like the most like lenient one you could do for this weapon, without it being too strong. But even with ambitious, I think that would be like nutty for this gun. I'll tell you, it'd be fucking hilarious. Hilarious but annoying if they did like overflow on it, but it's in the right column or something, so you have to like have either killing tally or overflow. It'd probably make overflow really bad for that gun because it'd just be better options in the left perk anyway, and just pair with killing tally. But it'd be funny as fuck at the same time, though. I doubt that's the case at all with weapon. I assume it won't have anything like that, because if it has overflow, again, that's just fucked. Like, actually fucked. I'm really just waiting till next week, or like reset, because I'm assuming the API will be updated by reset, so we can actually see fucking what the weapon's full perks are, if they're craftable or not, all that sort of stuff to it. Because it's gonna be really annoying if like the LMG and the fusion are craftable from the fucking event, but the like the new weapons like the Linea, the grenade, the SMG, and the what's the other weapon? Linea, grenade, SMG, and I can't remember what the fuck is it. There is another one because it's like 4 new one actually like reprised. What are they? I actually can't remember what the fuck they are. Hey, I'm gonna touch after this because I'm actually curious. It's not a shotgun, it's not... What was it? I'm actually having a like massive like mind blank right now what the fuck it was. I genuinely don't remember what the fuck it was. Hey, I'm killing this fucker and I'm gonna go check, because I really am curious on one there. Okay, we got hold of my there.
Guardian, when he is finished here, tell the crow I wish to speak with him.
I'll speak with you, Empress, but only as an equal. We're both royalty, after all. You would do well to remember that.
And you would do well to remember I am your superior. Bow to me, the way you do your serpent of a sister.
Some of these voice lines are actually really fucking cool, and I want to see. I'm actually looking forward to more of them as characters, like more other characters like Nightmares get introduced and shit. Like Zavala, I think it's like his wife, it's like like dead wife or something. Kaito, it's like Gol. I think it'll be really interesting hearing some of those voice lines like happen throughout the weeks of this activity. Did I really get nothing from either of them? That's sad. I was hoping I'd get at least a key from it. Oh, it's the pulse rifle, that's what it was. The fucking pulse rifle. That's what I was trying to think. Okay, with those weapons, if they're not craftable, yet the LMG and the fusion are, I'm gonna be really annoyed, because it's like, here's 2 craftable, here's the rest not for some reason. They drop from the same source, but let's not make them craftable. And I think that's really stupid if they do that. Like, really, really fucking stupid. I don't have a key on me, do I? No, I don't. Okay. I want to make sure I didn't actually have a key on me, and then I'm just like, fucking... not getting one to drop at all. I do have 3 of the, like, 7 missions I have to do there. Unfortunately, there's only the 1 server this week there, so it's like, a little annoying. Okay, LMG I'm gonna take a break from already because I want to use this thing more, because this thing is fucking interesting. This thing is a fucking burst fire linear fusion, which I think is like, what the fuck, but awesome as shit. To my knowledge, it's out DPS's the Reed's Regret and the Cataclysmic. The Cataclysmic with bait and switch specifically as well, which I think is insane. Like, the fact that this fucking thing out DPS's what was a really high DPS fucking, like, linear.
It rises.
Because I think 2 shots does about the equivalent of the Cataclysmic in that, but this thing shoots 3 shots, so you're hitting an extra bolt worth. You're hitting, like, 1.5, like... Yeah, you're hitting, like, 1 full shot with the first 2 shots, and then, like, half of a shot with the next one. Which just all, like, adds up really beautifully for its damage. It's just a really fucking interesting weapon. Also, this thing has, like, no recoil. Like, look at this shit. It's so insane what it is. And this thing can get firing lane, and it's like, whoa. You get rapid at firing lane or clown cartridge firing lane, which is, like, insane. Just because firing lane's such a good DPS perk for, like, group DPS shit. I have Frenzy autoloading on mine, which I would like better maybe than autoloading. But Frenzy is still pretty damn good for, like, just some solo stuff if I, like, proc it. Because just be in combat for 4 seconds, or something like that. Which is not hard. Like, and also the burst only takes a bullet. Like, it's not like, oh, I have 3 shots, that's my entire ammo. No, no. I shoot the burst, and it's like 1 shot. It's like a fusion rifle. Rather than like a pulse rifle. Which, again, is fucking insane for what this thing is. See? Shot 3, that one too. Fucking 1. It is so, like, insane. Plus, the like, origin trait is really interesting as well. Which is why I reckon Clown Cartridge is better than Rapid It. Mainly for that reason. Because Rapid It's good because you're proccing, like, you're going to be proccing, like, 3 stacks of it with, like, 1 burst ideally. But the one thing about, like, Clown Cartridge, which I think is better, just the extra ammo in it. Especially with the origin perk, where you take damage, you get faster reload speed. Which I think that all just, like, interestingly stacks up together. I just did 54,000 with a Radiant shot for this thing. And because that easy Radiant is the proc, and I'm always on this, I'm practically just on this subclass because how good it is. Like, survivability and shit. And it's hammer, so I can constantly proc Radiant. That is actually insane. This weapon is so, like, awesome, and I'm actually so glad that's a thing. Also, like, Xenophage being back to, like, a really good DPS like, strategy again. Like, fucking, against Riven, we used, like, Xenophage and Heir Apparent, and it was, like, such a good DPS strat. For the Kaido boss fight with the new dungeon, like, we used fucking, Lament. Because, oh my god, the final boss, like, Lament is so useful against that final boss. Chuck on Lament, Lucent Finisher, and, like, just that alone, with us using, like, a well and a tether, like, split, we were having easy enough DPS that we were fucking, like, at least comfortably 2-phasing. We could probably get to a 1-phase if we optimize stuff better, but I think it's, like, doesn't matter too much. We were fine with 2-phase because of how, like, just smooth sailing that entire encounter really is as well, for the most part. As long as nothing, like, horrible happens or you get unlucky or some shit, that, like, encounter is fairly smooth sailing. I ain't really hoping these weapons count as, like, for the Haunted Triumph, where it's, like, get kills with the seasonal weapons. I really hope these count as seasonal weapons, just for that Triumph. I don't know, wait, was Radiant already proc then, just then? That's weird. I'm guessing it was. I'm not sure why I hit them that got me, like, to hit 50k for it. I guess they must have another debuff on them, if I were to guess. Oh, I could have had Unstable Essence on me as well. That may have been what caused that. Oh, look on your head. I want to really get a headshot on that guy. Damn. Actually. Oh, damn, I got auto-loading off. I fucking hit the wrong button still. I was like, trying to see, like, how fast I was gonna reload. Because I was reloading really fucking fast, what it was. I actually should really be running Lumina again, because I have not done Lumina Catalyst at all. Because I never really run it, and it's Lumina, so it's not like the greatest weapon at all. But like, doing this activity, I managed to go from like pistol percent to like 50% in like that first like day pretty much. So I should really put it on and just like passively run it again. Because it's just actually a really easy activity to get some progress on it. At the very least, as long as I actually remember to use it properly. It is not too hard realistically either. So it's, yeah, kind of piss easy. I'm not using an exotic right now, so I honestly might just switch to it as well. I'm guessing my frenzy's procced and it's just not appearing or something because of the debuffs and shit that I have on me. That's why I was doing 32k against that guy. What am I doing on the scythe? I legit need the scythe for kills. Oh, give it to me please. There we go. I do really like how you don't have to commit to animation. Well, not animation, but like, you don't have to commit to a direction you press this on. It like still follows your camera around while fucking doing it. Which is such a fucking nice small thing. Because that means I can like cast it, and if enemies already die in the area, I can just like flick around and kill fucking another group instead. This whole season so far is really cool for what it is.
A new nightmare rises, but do not fear. Destroy it as you have the others.
Such a cool fucking item, like straight up. Also, this linear fusion, like in first person especially, looks so fucking cool. Like I love the look of this thing. It's like sights with it. It's like look at this fucking thing. I love the little bits like that extend on it, like out on it as well. They just look so fucking cool. Oh, Bungie has some such cool fucking like weapon design. Oh, that's actually a really cool chill clip because I'm getting, okay, yeah, it's essentially like running explosive payload on a weapon with the extra damage on buff, so it's just felt like a little bit extra damage. So that's actually really fucking nice as a perk. I didn't actually realize it does like that, like it works like that. So chill clip is essentially just like a GL's explosive payload. Really weirdly, I guess. It's such a like dumb wording considering it's a grenade launcher. Where's your head? I told your head.
It comes.
Oh, okay. I accidentally just killed myself with that. Killed by the architects. No, I'm pretty sure I just died to myself, game. Oh god. I cannot, like, I'm so bad at aiming against the head right now because it's like, I don't know what exactly her head is, and like the particle effects I see. I'm just firing and hoping I'm like hitting the general area of her head there. And it's working out enough, I guess. That's all I can say about that. Alright, let's get that. Is it over here? The
Don't you
chest.
ever tire of doing
No.
other people's busy work, Guardian? Do you ever wonder if, just maybe, people are taking advantage
Yeah, one
of
just
you?
over here.
I know I do.
Where is the next one? I'm just gonna go long already and just check this way. No, it's not this one. What should be that one there after I like decided to go to this one instead? Like these here. Oh, it actually is, isn't it? That is so fucking depressing. I didn't think it was gonna be that one, so I was like, okay, let's go to them too. But no, it fucking literally is. I mean, I have plenty of time to make it though, if it's like all 5, so it's fine. I got more blue gear, but at least you get like the currency for it, so I can continue to do this event like more as well. Fourth time Wolf was interesting, we have a firing line one, which is just better, so that can go away. I did not get a key from that. Sad. Sad times. Actually, I'm really curious about one of the fragments. What's a fragment I can get rid of? I don't really care about that one. Oh, it's only super projectiles. I thought that was also for like normal projectiles. Okay, never mind. That's sad. I don't need aim assist for my hammers, really. It's fine. I'd rather just like lead them and just get used to like leading it better. I thought maybe infected hammer for a second, like my throwing hammer, because I didn't realize it was just for super. I thought it was for everything. Which if it was for everything, I was really curious how it worked with hammer, but no, it doesn't, sadly.
The nightmares are converging in your location. Begin the harvest.
I wonder if we'll get a wave frame stasis gel. I personally prefer breach nades, so I'm happy as fuck that we got this new one, like a stasis one. But I'm really curious if we will get a wave frame for it. Because I mean, we do have a kinetic wave frame, which I think would be really interesting. Which honestly, stasis weapons like one of the best things Bungie have done in my opinion. Because especially putting it in the kinetic slot rather than energy, because it allows like essentially energy weapons, but on a fucking kinetic weapon. Which again, I think is such a fucking good idea to have in the game. And it adds just variety as well to what you can run with perks and shit. And it allows you to put in some perks like they normally wouldn't. Without being awkward there at all. The only time it's really awkward and a little shitty is if it's a heavy weapon with stasis. Just for the reason of like... Just because you like... I'm trying to word this that like sounding dumb. Just because like when it comes to shields and stuff, it isn't stasis shields. I know for kinetic there isn't either, but it's like kinetic is more so... Well, kinetic normally there's not like shields for because it's a kinetic shield, really. So it's not like that exists to begin with. So for stasis in the energy slot, it doesn't really matter in my opinion for that same reason. Whereas stasis in the heavy slot is then limiting you. You're then missing out on an element you could be running. As an in general thing, is all. But for like kinetic weapons though, it is such a like good thing to have. And it's not a bad thing in the like heavy slot necessarily. Because ideally if you're doing a team activity, it's probably with 3 people, so you probably have each element covered, plus subclass, worst case, exist. But it would just be, it's more like a slight convenience-esque thing is the main reason. I guess. It's not a big problem. I still run Stasis fucking, like, heavy as that issue because there are some cool ones, like Reed's like Cat. Not that I probably will need Reeds now that this thing exists as well. I think I'm gonna run this a bunch in solo activities just because, like, this thing's so nice. I wish I had like a better pack in my left column. But like, besides for that, this thing is awesome. Like, not even that auto loading's bad. It's a nice convenience pack. It just gives me the option if I just want to like start the weapon instead. But Frenzy's really nice. Firing Line would be better for group stuff, but like for solo shit, Frenzy's so nice. Vorpal's not bad in it. I know Frenzy's better because of the damage, but like Vorpal's just like insta proc thing. It's already just proc situation. It's just 3 times the damage the bosses with it. Again, I think Frenzy's better just because for extra damage. Because if you can proc Frenzy, which isn't that hard to either, then you can fucking just run Frenzy instead for it. What's that drop? That was okay. That was really awkward.
A new nightmare rises, but do not fear. Destroy it as you have the others.
This fucking like scythe is literally just better burning more as well, which I find funny. Fuck, I love this SMG. This thing is like my favorite SMG they have. Probably like my most used weapon as well, which is the fucking weird thing is about it. My most used single weapon, that is, at least. Sadly, I haven't played this game for ages, but I don't have 10k kills on it yet. Like, that means I haven't gotten a weapon with 10k kills, sadly. Like, directly. Across weapons probably have 10k, but like, on a single weapon, I don't think I have any. And this thing's getting close. This thing's like, just over 9k. Yeah, 9,100. Which I'm so happy that I'm finally getting this thing really up there, as well. Cause yeah, I fucking love this gun. It looks fucking cool as shit as well as just being cool and like just a good roll. It's my original like PS4 roll as well, so it's not the greatest compared to what I could probably get in it now, but it's like, still, I really like what's on it. 4 times Dragonfly, Tac Mag, which Tac Mag's probably just like my favorite mag for a gun like this.
Nightmare rise, and the harvester
Stability
soars to
Masterwork, which at
life,
the time was good because
learning what
console,
it pains.
so stability was actually handy for it quite a bit. Like that's just nice for like recoil control shit. But like, yeah, it was cool. I still love this thing there. The only thing I would change on it is probably the stability Masterwork to just like a range or a reload or something instead. Even that's like not a necessity. I would not like need that in this thing. Because yeah, it's still just a good roll overall. It just feels nice to use. This fucking linear fusion was honestly just so awesome there. Oh, I'm just like in awe about it.
Light and dark forged together into a physical.
It's really interesting as well to think that Blade Barrage is one of the best supers in the game right now. It's really weird to think that, but it's really cool at the same time.
A powerful nightmare has risen near you.
That was tier 2, yeah. Yeah, it was a tier 3 uphill. Alright, cool. Let's fucking get another one of these done.
It comes.
I could not aim for the life of me, holy shit. You know, it doesn't matter, there's so much damage happening there, like, in general, that it really doesn't matter.
There. A true nightmare born of so much pain and suffering. Ended.
That was really depressing, I tried to fucking hammer it. And... Alright, SMG, I cannot aim apparently, holy shit. Fuck yeah, I fucking felt tonight. Hey, I got a key.
Don't you ever tire of doing other people's busy work, Guardian? Do you ever wonder if, just maybe, people are taking advantage of you? I know I did.
Hey, one chest over here. No, meaning it should be this one up here then. Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. I keep going to collect that. If fucking only one of them had it in it. If I keep forgetting about it. Alright, what does this key want me to carry? Royal pools where your body used to fall. Okay. I think I remember what this one is. I hope I do. I know Feel the Greatness is there. I know Stately Columns is there. I think it's that way, like the one further this way. Is it that one? I was like in this way here. It's in one of these two beds there. I don't know much. Oh my god, I'm stuck in the trees. There it is. It's that one here. Oh, I got a red drain. Okay, that's really fucking good. I just never know the red weapon. Alright, let's head back into the area, previous area, like Lord Zone, if I hopefully there's people there. If not, then I'll just have to deal with, thing. Also, yeah, Bitter Spite is so nice, I just realized, as well for this weapon. With Ambitious, take a bit of damage, fucking proc it. Load it faster than normal. It's actually such a fucking nice perk. Like, origin trait. Did I load into a fucking empty one? Oh, that's sad. Okay. I'm gonna orbit and then load into an actual one, like proper lobby. Alright, let's load into the star. Stellium. Containment. Alright, let's go back to this then. Actually, how many do I... Okay. Did it really just load me into one that's already done? That I can't even... Are you fucking serious? Bruh. I'm just gonna load into one that's perfectly going and not that. It's really annoying that they can even load you into that. It's really stupid that you can like straight up load into that shit. Like completely fucking dumb. This one hopefully is better. Oh no, it's like legit just one person and it's not even started. I thought it loaded them into... Oh, sorry. I thought it loaded you into one that had at least like 2 people or some shit. I could be wrong, my friend probably fucking burned them and misinterpreted what he said, actually. Well, start it. I'm sure I can hear fine.
Harvester stirs, hungering for the pain of what was lost. Light and dark forged together into a physical manifestation of terror. Go forth and be the Reaper.
This fucking scythe is just really fucking cool there, like straight up. Oh, that's sad. Fucking thing ran out as I did that. You know, honestly, I really wish buffs came up on the left and like debuffs came up on the right or some shit. Just because it would leave it less cluttered, I guess. Well, not even just that, like, I just wish that was like... Because you can have 4 buffs and like, and once activated, like, actually showing even though they're more actually activated. I just really wish you could actually see them all still, so like, they'd go, if like they were full on the right side, they'd go like the left side or something. Or, sorry, full on the left side. Then they would go, like, go to the, like, right side. So you can actually see all the buffs and debuffs you have, so you don't have to, like... worry, because I know there have been a few times where like we've gotten cucked in certain activities because we had fucking like shit full. I couldn't see that we had the buff we needed for the activity itself. It's been a couple of times at least with that shit. Especially with introducing a bunch of this newer shit where like you get a bunch of debuffs and buffs and shit like them up. Actually, I must remember that Drangberg so I can get some XP on it. I'm not sure why I wasn't doing that to begin with at all. What was actually on this thing perk-wise? Disruption and Incandescent. Incandescent's actually really interesting as a perk, so that's cool to mess with.
They rise screaming, and they will fall the same.
talking back out again, so I fucking LOS that pretty much.
A powerful nightmare has risen nearby. Find it and destroy it. Light and dark forge together into a physical manifestation of terror. Go forth and be the Reaper.
That was a mistake. Fucking GL'd myself point blank that like a silly fucker. Did not mean to fucking do that there. I keep doing that mistake with that super. I always like have something pulled out, and I'm always like some weirdly point blank range, like pretty much with them. And then like my super ends, and then immediately I'll shoot because like there's like no cool like timer between them, like downtime between the two. You just like straight away fire your fucking weapon. So the amount of times I kept like accidentally killing myself with it was ridiculous.
We have called a powerful nightmare to us, and the Harvester hungers for its essence.
Head just like keeps like turning away at the most annoying time, and I keep whipping for other ones.
There. A true nightmare born of so much pain and suffering. End it.
Hey, gonna send an ally out of that, which is pretty cool.
Don't you ever tire of doing other people's busy work, Guardian? Do you ever wonder if, just maybe, people are taking advantage of you? I know I did.
I'm guessing it's 2 outer ones then, considering everything else seemed to be cleared out. Yeah, it is. Alright, let's get that I should really look for these like locations these bobbleheads are and just get them out of the way as well. Just start chipping away at any of this stuff I can for this seasonal title. Ah, did I get killed from that? No, I didn't. Damn. But 2 more runs missing I have this thing for out of currency.
The nightmares awaken, and so you become an eater of fear. Magnificent.
Did you think it would be that simple?
So much fucking heavy armor here, holy shit.
Another nightmare rises, but this one is stronger. Go and extinguish it.
next one's over here. True. Oh, let's get this fucking going straight away.
They come screaming from the depths of our collective pain. Destroy them.
Hey, must I complete? Okay. My frame rate is like completely dying there. Holy shit.
It is time. Light and dark align, turning into a burning recollection of terror. Seize that power and become a reaper of nightmares.
I was way too close to that shot. That was just me being dumb. Alright, let's try not to like be so close to an enemy when I fucking shoot my grenade launcher. That would probably be the smart bet. I'll say 2, so there should be 2 or 3 up here then. Just good.
There. A true nightmare born of so much pain and suffering. End it.
Actually, let me make sure of myself. Am I No, I don't have it on because
Nightmare
fuck.
born of
Okay,
so much pain and suffering. And
because of the Kylo boss fight, I had to change the mods around, which I forgot. Changed some stuff. There we go. I don't really need to have an elemental ominence on there, but whatever it was. The one that like makes me so I get charge light from elemental wells. I just have it on because I don't know. I guess if there's anything better to run there in general. I got another band presence. I think I'm gonna do some more of those
This
7
is a
missions
waste
before I
of your
continue.
time.
Anything else?
Go home. Our sister needs us.
Oh, actually, I'll probably do one more of
You want
these,
to see her.
and then I'll probably do
I can feel it. There are
the 7
things
missions
you
I
need
have.
to say to her, so say them. She will listen.
Okay, I think I will do more. I think I'm gonna go do a quick. I'm gonna open like all my engrams here. I think quickly visit the Crown Star, and then I'm probably gonna do the 7 missions. I'll probably just do all 4 of them in a row. Just get them out of the way with and done and shit. I may as well just get it all like just done and dusted straight up. And then I'll fucking probably come back to doing more of that when I have some more currency for it. For now, though, I want to go through the helm. I fucking love that animation they added. I don't know why, I just fucking adore seeing like you fly into the fucking helm like that. I have so much of the opulent Umbral energy at the moment. Jesus. Triple tap dragonfly, that's actually really fucking interesting. Hang on, I'm gonna keep that. I'm actually gonna keep that. It's actually really interesting as a role. That, on the other hand, I don't care for at all. What does this weapon actually look like with shaders on as well? Because it's just the default look. Actually, what does Bitter Pill look like on it? Okay, that's cool as I thought. Honestly, I'm probably gonna keep the default colors on that weapon because it just looks so nice with the default color scheme. I get one of these, but I don't need any of them because I already have all these craftable. So this didn't reset at all. That means... Huh. That's weird. I do still need a good batch safe, so I may as well fucking do the spend on these. In the hopes I get one. Under pressure explosive payload, that is interesting. That's actually not horrible. I'm gonna keep that because again, that is actually a really interesting role. Yeah, 7 missions. The next thing I'll probably focus on doing. I'll probably do this, I think 4-7 missions, because that's how many of the things I have on me. Depending if I have any more of the currency, like the dread pieces, I might go back to doing more of the Castellium stuff, like the Nightmare Containment. If not, I'll probably work in some pinnacle gear. Not that I have a lot, but I'll probably do some stuff. I think I might just do some strikes as well and get some Bright Dust, because I'd like to just get this done for Bright Dust. Sort of thing. I'll probably just do Preservation, and I'll probably just do fucking Vox Obscura. Vox Obscura, I don't know if I'll actually do it properly or if I'll just do the weird shitty cheese thing for it. But either I will be getting Vox Obscura Pinnacle. Probably. But I will get Preservation Pinnacle. As much as I hate doing this mission Pinnacle gear, I will get it done just because I want Pinnacle gear. Dares of Eternity kind of to Legends Dares for that, sadly. I do want to run some Dares actually, because I might do Dares. Just because it's dropped, like they buffed the Turkin drops. They gave you extra Turkins per completion, which is good, but I just don't like how they did it. I think it should have been tied. I think you should still just get. I'd rather just get a Turkin per playlist activity. like do a strike, oh you get a token. Do a a fucking like Crucible game or a Gambit game, you also get a token. They legit removed Blue Gear from those things dropping from the final chest, meaning it wouldn't even be like a true clotted rewards either. It's like decent. I'd say do it for strikes but not Nightfalls, because Nightfalls you're probably going to be getting gear for at least high level stuff, so it's like you don't really need tokens there. There's going to be clutter to your screen more than anything. Whereas for fucking normal strikes, they really are not at all. I don't know, I just prefer it if it was like that, so you could at least passively get stuff for it. But I will do dares because I wouldn't mind getting some better gear from some previous stuff. Maybe a better Wastelander, maybe a, I would like to get a good Filer. I still want to get hit by a good Filer or something. But yeah, I might do some dares as well. I think for now there, I'm going to do a BRB. Just because I gotta do a couple of things real quick. So I'm just gonna do a BRB and sort them out, but first, let's put on some music. It's from the new Redbox song. And just let fucking shuffle go from there. But I will be back. Name, such a good song. Okay, yeah, but I'm back. And I guess back to doing some Destiny stuff. I was going a little bit longer than I wish I was. Apologies about that. But time to get back to some Destiny. So I'm going to be doing 7 missions at the moment, I guess. Just because I want to fucking get the... I just want to get those like things out of my inventory for now. And I may as well. I give gear from it. I might get some red weapons for the seasonal stuff. It's good enough. Worth doing.
Each amplifier grounds our severance in the Leviathan's connection to the darkness.
Loyalist welcoming party ahead. Maybe I can find a way around.
This is what the Traveler made you for. We're killers. Don't shy away from it.
I don't kill unless I have to.
Right. You only murder the deserving. Like Keitel's scion.
That was a mistake. It was a mistake.
Lucky Saladin owned it for us. Just like Mara always used to.
There is a barrier ahead. These pod spores will grant you passage.
This fucking boss up here. It's not really a boss, it's more of a mini boss, but still. Just fucking hammer is awesome. Actually, really cool fucking finish you can buy with silver at the moment. I'm not gonna buy it because I don't particularly want to spend silver at the moment or anything. But just you throw the hammer. It's such a like basic one, but it's thunder. It's cool. You fucking just throw it and like bounces back into your hand, which I think is just really awesome in general for it.
Sounds like we both hit resistance, Guardian.
I doubt they had as much trouble as you. I've seen them work.
At least I'm not one and done.
You take resurrection for granted. Remember how we begged Mara to save us? To make us awoken as we slipped away from existence?
Do you ever stop talking?
I don't think to kill them at all, but I'm just going to for some fucking reason. I don't know. Funny. Well, hang on, what is this room that Kerr's actually in? Hang on. So he can't get in that way because it's blocked off. So he came from that way and he's just like holding a corner. Just here like that. Bruh. Kerr do be holding them fucking angles there. Just fucking walking through that shit. Just I can with that. Fucking restoration grenade is so fucked just because like the restoration it does. Just because of the perk restoration specifically is why.
Well enough. But I can tell his nightmare is wearing away at him.
Okay, if you're falling like if you're on a slant and you do that, it's actually not a horrible idea just to do that. On the ground they're very much not, I don't think.
So, Guardian, the crow wants to be me, or he's afraid he already is?
Is there a third option?
Languish in your miserable limbo of a life? The scorn will drag you into mine eventually.
Those Elixni deserve to rest in peace. What you did to them, I would never.
We raised them, gave them a second chance. I thought you were all about second chances.
Oh my god, I fucking did I mental that?
That lifted the lockdown, Guardian. Arc energy is being diverted through a nearby conduit.
Where did those scorn come from?
I told you, our prodigal children returning to their father. Can't you hear them calling? Why did you abandon us? Ow, you're awfully bitter.
Damn right I'm bitter. You had everything, and you set it on fire for her!
You rose out of those ashes. A guardian. Noble. Admired. Even by her.
I'm ready to finish this.
Is this why you push so hard to remember me, little bird? So you could burn Aldrin at the stake and prove your independence.
It's the right thing to do. I have to.
before you realize our fervor always backfires.
Mara had you wrapped around her finger. Everything I do is because I want to.
Sure. Outcome's the same, isn't it?
You cut out pieces of yourself until there was nothing left of your humanity. You enjoyed it. That's the difference.
Please. You'd swallow all those whiny little morals given the right push. You've come so close already. That's why you run.
I'm not running.
We'll see. Our legacy is calling.
Fucking circle. This gun does so much damage, holy shit.
I'm losing it.
You can endure this.
Holy fuck, okay, I didn't think you could one phase that, I think you had to do the second phase bit. Like, 2 bit. Oh wait, do you open them all at once? Can you like open everything? That is really nice.
Don't. Because it's one more step towards me.
Wait, why can't I pick up the Umbral
Won't help our
energy?
sister either.
What?
After everything Mara's done for us.
Okay, that's annoying.
I don't want her help.
This isn't a knife fight, Crow. Accept his
Wait, so that use all of them?
through them.
Oh, okay.
No. No.
So you can use all of them at once. That's actually cool. Okay.
I'll just burrow
I was
back
expecting to have to do like 4 of these missions. That's honestly not that bad.
I'm all you have.
Eris, what do I do?
Retreat is not weakness. Breathe. We can try again in time.
I'm guessing what's going on there is 200's the max stack for this. Annoyingly so. And I'm guessing what's happening is that's more than 3 there, so it's counting as max. I'm assuming that's what's happening, at the very least. If not, then I have no fucking clue. Well, what do I have to do for the actual title for this, then? So that's just complete the missions, that's just progresses weekly, normal shit. Unlock all the caster upgrades, which I'll get that done anyway. That's just wait until next week and the week after, and essentially just do the thing. But so that's just do the thing as well, tier 3s. That's just use the weapons for the season. That's just use the scythe, which I just want to passively get done anyway. I just want to like just try and get the scythe as much as I can just to do it. That is just get locking opulent keys, fair enough. That actually is gonna go look around for the area, and it's just a secret. It's probably an exotic one, and there's probably like an exotic quest for one, and then something for the other one, if I were to guess. So there isn't actually a flawless one, it's just a solo one. That's interesting, actually, then. I might actually go for it then at some point. Well, what do I need for some of these other titles anyway? What about Harbinger? Because I need to do the flawless pit and I need to do solar pit. Which, honestly, I'm a little worried about doing the I'm more worried about the flawless than I am about the solar. I like solar I could probably get done in general. That actually find the things for which I can do a video guide for that. Just go around and kill them all. What am I missing from that? I guess it's probably that one. So a flawless master nightmare hunt. That's really not that bad, is it? At all. Well, what the fuck are the nightmare hunts currently on right now? Not that I can see. Okay. What even are the current nightmare hunts? Destinations Moon. That's the mission. Servitude. Wait, hang on. So master 1590. Okay, that's annoying. So I have to do that thing. That's not necessarily horrible, because that's a really short one as well. If I took it slow, it'd be fine. My issue is just light level, I guess, at the moment for that. This is the only reason I probably won't do that. Because that mission is not that bad. That mission's really fucking easy at the end of the day. Like, overall. What do I need for the fucking... this one, then? That's the raid one, sorry. I want that one, Cursebreaker. So for Cursebreaker, I need to do Blind Well, essentially. Do the Queen's Court, which do some stuff with Blind Well, whatever it is. There's something for that, I can search it up there. So, then I think I just need the fucking, like, badge, for, or, like, the emblem from the fucking weekly, like, mission thing you can do on it, like, area. Like, the lost, like, the thing. The thing is the Tinker as well, and that, I can search up a guide for that. And that's essentially the same thing, search up a guide and just do it. I wouldn't mind trying to go for Harbinger. This one would be hard for me to go for, but I'd love to try it at the very least. I think it's an interesting one at the very least. So what can I work on now for this? I guess, like, I can work on that and that decently. That I'll probably just get done going for the seasonal weapons or, like, doing the red weapons and stuff there. So that's not too bad. That one, I just want to do more anyway, which that in turn is unlocking me that one, essentially. Which should in turn be also unlocking me that one. And they also link together very well for just doing the activity, pretty much. So there's nothing really I can focus on here. That's not too bad. This one I could, I guess, maybe work on for some parts of it, at least. Mainly just the solar part. That's, like, the main one. Maybe these as well. Which I know there's a guide, I know Esoteric made a guide for these already, so I should probably, like, work on them alongside fucking doing these ones here, like the solar one or some shit. I have 9 of these fuckers now. I'm so glad that they dropped from the thing. Because I've actually gotten a decent amount already out of that. Which actually, what am I up to weapons? I haven't got a single red weapon of that yet. I've gotten 1 Ostringer, I've gotten, okay, that. None of them. I've gotten 2 Drangs now, and I've gotten 1 Mini Tool. I've gotten 2 of these now, I think. I could actually do them. Two of them as well. I think I've gotten 1 or 2 of them. I actually have no idea if I've gotten the red one. I've gotten 1 actually, I know that. And then a bump in the night I've gotten 1 of so far. Okay. I don't know if I want to work on going for that, like... Oh, I kind of want to attempt, just like start attempting to go for the dungeon, like the solar. I'm not gonna do dungeon. I don't think I'm really ready to do the dungeon solar yet. I might work on one of the other dungeons. I might like do like Shadow Throne or something and just work on that or some shit. A bit of Heresy. I think Pit of Heresy, I think I wouldn't be too bad for. It's just the fucking like after like, the second encounter, the bit after the Urgas, like the place ending one, just because like there's like bolt hunking, so that's gonna be a bit more of a bitch to do. So I have no clue how well that's gonna go overall. I guess let's just get preservation out of the way for Pinnacle gear, I guess. Hope I get something worth it and not gonna regret doing this mission, because this mission is just really... This mission does kind of suck. A lot. Alright, let's do this shitty mission.
They're relentless, the Scorn, fruitlessly striving for that which they cannot attain. Keep it from them.
Oh, thanks, Savathun, for that blue engram. I'm gonna put it to some real good use. Don't worry. I thought I picked my hammer up, but apparently I didn't. I am a dumbass. Whoops. Let's just complete this shitty mission. I just hate this mission because just how like slow this intro is. Like in the raid, there's at least fucking like 60 there, like are usually like 5-6 years. But you have like more fight, like you have a fight team usually for it. So it's not as bad. This one sucks if you're back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and then do the same thing like 5 fucking times just to actually get into the intro of the mission. Just get to the actual mission itself, and it's like it's so dumb. You didn't have to do this, because it's like, yeah, low eyes, we fucking we went into the pyramid, we killed Rolt, and, you know, this is the squad trying to get back into the pyramid. It's like, okay. Why did the door look? Why can the door just be opened? This unlocked literally right off we fucking killed the, like, Rolt was dead and shit. Meaning, why can't this just be open as a mission? Like, why can't the door just stay open and we just have to fucking run through this area, and then just, I don't know. We do something in the first encounter, and then the mission gets you to go to the second encounter as well. So then you can, one, show off more of the raid to people who can't really do the raid, which is the general environment. 2, you can not have to redo this tedious fucking mission. Like, part of the mission constantly. Again, or if you could just sparrow through it all, or if you just spawn at the fucking, like, main door bit or some shit. It'd be so much nicer. So I still have to do this 2 more fucking times as well. It's like, why that? Or if you're gonna do this area, why, like, give people the experience of it? Why do it for all of them? Why not, like, do it for, like, maybe 2 of the fucking things? Make it so it's like, oh yeah, you do the first one, and then you do, like, this one or something, and then you just drive over the door. It's like, it gives people experience of the actual encounter, but it also makes them not have to do the entire thing. Because yeah, this pinnacle fucking sucks. Actual ass to do. I hate it, man. I hate it. Oh, I really hate they feel this is a good idea for a mission for it. Honestly, I think because of this mission, it feels so much worse to do this part of the raid. Me and my friends, like, when we do this raid, whenever we, like, do it, we just complain about this part. Because it's so just dog shit. And it's like, when you have to do it in the raid as well, it just feels even worse, because it's like, oh, we go from doing this dog shit mission to going back to the raid, and then it's like, it just feels so still. It's a tad annoying overall. I haven't really scuffed that bug only works that fucking, like, a specific one of these as well, actually. So one of them is a bug where if you're in your Spire and you jump off of it, it'll, like, count as depositing 6 instead of, like, 3 of them at once. So, like, deposits the amount on you, but then, like, when you're in Spire, but then it deposits more afterwards. It's a really weird bug, but it's, like, it's just weird that it only happens in a specific fucking one as well. Like, it only fucking happens in the second one, I think it is. Yeah, it's the second one. For some reason, it doesn't work in any of the others from what I've, like, tested, but that one it just does. Which, again, I find so fucking whack that it works there, but doesn't work, like, anywhere else in this part. It's really fucking stupid, actually, more than anything. I really hate that it's the case, because if it worked for every one, it would be a lot faster. Be clicking 2 per thing instead of fucking 9. Like doing 3 trips for it. Oh, plug. I fucking like got way too much momentum. I hit a sidewall. Bruh. Fuck my life. Well, time has jumped down and hope that doesn't fucking happen again. Or that, it happens instead. Sorry about that. I had to fucking quickly fix something there. Alright, let's hope I don't fucking die again here like a spud. There we go. That took literally too many attempts there. I should have made that the first time. But I fucked that like an idiot, and then I just embarrassingly died in the second one. I almost embarrassingly died in the third one, but you know what? It's fine. We made it. Third try is the charm, after all. Except raid exotics. For me, that is not the case at all. Hey, you know, the actual mission itself. I did not mean to throw that just then. Whoops. That was a full-on misclick there. My mistake there. Oh my god. Okay, these bastards out. Oh, okay. I was not expecting them to despawn that, but okay. They can do what they like, apparently. I'm not fussed. They're no longer there, it's all matters to me. Kind of blocking my path really stupidly. Oh my god, I'm taking like fucking furrows and by these fucking Ravagers really badly. Just get them out of here because they're really fucking annoying. Completely annoying. Oh my god. Okay, so like this mission was cool when it came out for one reason. Over the first time I did it, just because like the lore stuff, but it doesn't change like per week or anything, it was just one time thing. Really. Which immediately made this thing so much less interesting, completely, to the point where I was like, oh, just average, you bastard. Why do you do this to me? Hey, look at this, 64, what did they give me? A 60, oh my god. Why there of anything? You could have legitimately given me anything else and it would have been good. Why did it have to give me a mark? That is so fucking stupid. Oh my god. I'm actually really fucking annoyed by that. Like, really fucking annoyed.
And in them, I had seen the folly of our kind. A fear of something we believed bigger than us. And a reliance on
Well, I got a disappointing pinnacle, so time to leave.
blue sun that we harnessed our power from.
Sophia says, let's see, anything decent for them? Yeah, not that I really want that all there. Wait, 62, hang on. I already have 62? Okay. They legit mean nothing to me then, completely. That was sad. The legendary engram, give me 62, I have 63, okay. Literally useless. If it had given me a 62, it would have been useless. That, no, so everybody would have been useless no matter what, actually, for that as well. That's really scuffed then. Sad times. So yeah, I don't know why is that 63 was like, that fucking 62 was useless then. Alright, I have no idea what mission I'm gonna do next. I guess I might do some, well, how much do I have of the dread? I do have enough for at least one more, but I think I'm gonna put that off for now. Check my dim real quick. Because I'm curious about what happened to those, like, okay, they didn't go to my inventory or anything. Fair enough then, not that matters too much. I think I'll do some Dares of Eternity, actually. Just get some done, because I get them out of the way. Try and get some rolls, some gear in that.
The Cosmic Horse promises great riches, Guardians. Come on down to tonight's Dares of Eternity.
Alright, let's go. Let's get some of these fucking Dares of Eternity done. with Vex and Gale. It's not too bad.
Competing for cash and prizes, here come the Vex. The horse demands more from you. I must oblige.
God, I remember when you could like do your team damage, like you could like damage your teammates with these things when this first came out. Oh, are you serious? His shield didn't break? What do you mean his shield didn't break? Fuck off. There's no shield there. Fuck off. I do not see shield in the health bar. That actually is really fucking annoying. Like, genuinely annoying.
The fantastic horse now demands you prove your dexterity on the zany Dares of Eternity obstacle course. Step up and give our wheel a spin. From beautiful downtown Torabottle, give it up for the Cabal.
Did that guy just get like killed by the drop pod as he was fucking going in for that thunder crash on the barrier enemy? That is actually so fucking unlucky. Holy shit. That was really jank that just happened. It feels bad for him.
The horse is pleased and summons more opponents.
Fuck, that's right, you can't melee them. I'm so used to the orbs from the thingy, because I've been doing that the last few days, and I just like, whipped it. That was my bad. Time to fucking not do that again. There we go, I actually pressed my melee button to melee. It's a fun fact that I fucking should have pressed first. It's either gonna be the easy one or it's gonna be the other easy one. It's either gonna be the really cheesable, like, just the normal Urger, it's gonna be the tank. And hoping it's the Urger, just the extra loot from it. Oh, yes, it is. That is so nice to have.
Behold the prized treasurer of the Eternal Horse. Ah, big money, big bucks, big money.
How have I never noticed that Treasurer's name being Cassius Prizes? Am I that fucking dumb that I never realized that at all?
Choose the door hiding your final opponent, and the horse shall reward you. You resonate with the one perfect reality, the horse reward.
I thought I full on fucked that jump up for a second. I was gonna be really fucking annoyed if I did. I did not, thank fuck, but I was really worried I did.
This powerful Vex is all that stands between you and going home a winner. The steed lends you its power.
Surely we get this. Surely we get this. Hey, we get this. Wasn't a sub 10, which is sad. But I was like, still, much good in the one phase, which is good. No lightning round, which I was sad about. It'd be nice to pull one out of it.
Indeed, I must echo the horse from beyond the stars. Thank you for joining us tonight on Dares of eternity.
I felt like it's another change I could do to Dez to make it worth it at the very least for like Turkins, because I got 6 in that one run, which is pretty alright, all things considered. One run gave me 6. It sucks though that it's so RNG for the like 3 of them, because I got 6 because I got 3 from the end chest that they changed, and I got 3 because of the treasurer. But the thing is, the treasurer isn't a guarantee, which kind of, in my opinion, sucks, because I feel like the treasurer needs to be a guarantee. Otherwise, all you need to make is all those bosses just drop the Turkins or something. Because it's really dumb that you can't, and like I think it's really stupid that it's the case. I should cash on those tokens while I'm here, actually. Like, comes along. So I may as well get them out of the way as well.
I think it is very possible that I am here to help you.
Alright, we didn't really get too much, like, anything too decent there, sadly. Let's see if we can get something. I got escape velocity, but it was not what I wanted at all, so got rid of that, so I'll pick that out of the way.
I bring gifts of the Nine. Gifts you sorely need.
I will do some more Dares of Eternity in general at some point. Because I do need to farm some more of that shit up. Alright, I think I might call it there for today. I probably won't. There's a small chance I might stream later again. Probably weren't there. Just because I think we're at 3 hours today so far. I did want to do longer there, that's the only reason I'm thinking of it. But if I do, I do. If I don't, then I probably won't. So most likely I won't. But there's a chance I will. But I do need to do this more often, so I'm going to try and do it more often. I will try at least do 3 hours minimum, at the very least. And try and do them try and get them multiple times a week. Cause I've been like doing like once every like week or two sort of thing at this point, which is not good. It's not gonna let me grow in any way, and like gain the traction. So I need to actually properly stream decent amount, decent days. I think 3 hours minimum, and I'm gonna try and do it at least like. I will try and do it at least like a few times a week, rather than what I'm doing. But I think a good ending point for now. Just because there's only so much Destiny I can really play and stand playing straight up in a row. we'll continue playing some like, I'll continue Metal Gear Rising. I need to continue that. I started streaming that a little bit ago. I'll continue some of Lamb the Fortress. That was fun to play, and I want to continue that playthrough still. But yeah, I have things I'll do. I do want to play and stream that still. I was actually gonna do it, which I think I will do. I think I want to stream like maybe Destiny like only a day or like a week, and then I'll stream like other things other days, sort of thing. But I need to like just sort of sit down and look at my timetables and shit, and then schedules and that. My issue there is timetables and like schedules. I need to look into when I'm like my university classes off in next like trimester, which I won't find out until like after June really for that. Which is my only issue, so I probably have a decent schedule, but I do want to try and just like stream, even if I just stream like if I want to stream less than 3 hours, the only time I do that is if I was streaming daily for at least like 2 hours or something, an hour or two. I should really try and do it daily though for a while there. I should really commit to that. It's just finding times in my house where I can do that really. But yeah, I'm going to end it for the night. I hope everyone like has a good day. Bye.